The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am Justin Clark, joined as always by my beautiful co-host Makaila Nichols. Hello, Makaila. How are you?
Great. You know what? I think I got this today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We're gonna send you out?
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I should do the intro. So welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I'm Makaila Nichols, and this is Justin, who wasn't with me for most of this episode, but nonetheless, he's here now, so that's all that matters. But anyway, I learned a lot about AC businesses, and I'm going to share with you two of my absolute favorites. So we'll do that because it's hot here in Central Florida.
Keep going. No, you said this is all you. I want you.
No,
please
I would
away.
like you comment back. That's usually what we do.
Well, it is obviously getting hot out in Central Florida right now. And what do? We don't want to be stuck at home with no air conditioning or an old air conditioning that's hardly working, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to send Makaila out on the streets.
I'm going to go out.
Wait. All right, you say bye then.
Okay, well, we'll be right back after this short break, and I'm going to take you around the best AC businesses in all of Central Florida.
When it comes to your investment strategy, there's only one place that we turn. It is Fortress Wealth Group. The QR code for Fortress is right here on the screen, but even better yet, joined by its leader, John Ledford. John, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
I'm great. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me today.
They kept tech is dead. Tech is dead. Is tech dead?
Tech is definitely not dead. Absolutely not. Tech is thriving and well.
It's the AI thing has just come out of nowhere, huh? What's going on?
You know, crazy. The last 6 months, the creator of ChatGPT, OpenAI, they're now the fastest growing company in the world. More subscribers than anyone before them, and launched from zero to hundreds of millions of users almost overnight. And really, when you think about what goes into AI, and AI being commonplace, not just something we talk about, but something we use, the one thing AI thrives on are computer chips. And so you've got all these tech companies that are in the chip business that are now being propelled by this totally new type of industry and business out there.
And when you are strategizing about investment, having someone like you is so important to have the foresight as to what is going on in this world.
Well, you know, there are a lot of different ways to invest. And I have this conversation with clients and comrades, you know, quite often about what's the right way to invest. And the answer is there is no one right way to invest. And so we like to be a little bit agnostic in our strategy. So some passive, some active, some opportunistic. We think that's the best approach for most investors. And this would definitely fall into that opportunistic bucket. If you've got assets that are coming in, you have an asset sale, or you have money that's sitting on the sideline, what do you do with it? Well, you want to fill up your normal buckets first, but on the opportunistic side, I don't think there's any better place, you know, to be investing for someone who has long time frame, a lot of risk tolerance, than potentially in artificial intelligence.
Great job, John. Keep up the good work. The best strategy that you can have right now is to call Fortress Wealth Group, hit the QR code on the screen. You will not be disappointed. That's what we did.
The Best of Central Florida, Makaila's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
It is hot here in Central Florida, so what do we have to do? I mean, we basically live indoors, so you better have the right people working on your home. So Makaila's Choice for Best AC Business are my friends over at Oldach Air Conditioning and Refrigeration. I am joined by Moses Martinez and Carlos Valencia. So happy to be here at your location with the both of you.
Same here, Makaila. Nice having you here too.
So tell me a little bit, maybe the viewer at home isn't familiar with Oldach, and they should be, but tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, Oldach is our company for AC conditioner. We sell air conditioners, refrigeration, and all material for AC conditioning. We are since 1955 in Puerto Rico. We continue expanding here in Florida. Now we are in Orlando, Kissimmee, and Tampa.
Wow, quite incredible. Okay, so you're established in Puerto Rico, and you guys moved to like Florida, and you're expanding all throughout Florida. I know, you got the Tampa store, you got the Orlando store. Are you guys going to continue to expand throughout the state of Florida?
It's correct. We are going to open the second store in Tampa.
Fantastic, absolutely, just growing quickly, huh? So a lot of people that need your services. So tell me, I mean, what exactly do you guys do? Like, do you come into our homes? Do people come here? Like, how does that work?
No, we sell directly to contractors, licensed contractors and businesses. We do not sell to the end user, but
that's helpful because maybe the person's watching like, I could call you right now, but no, you sell directly to the people that are going to be putting it in there. So let's talk a little bit about your brands. I know we have some right next to us, but tell me a little bit about the brands that you guys have.
We got several models and brands. We have the newest Duquesne Lynx. We also have our Share 2 model for HP 17s. We do have Armstrong Air, and we have Allied also.
So what exactly, when I'm looking at this, do I kind of like think about what's going on? I mean, what are the attributes of these specific things, and why do I need them in my home?
Well, the Duquesne Lynx, for an example, it's got several features, being that it's an inverter system. It saves you a lot of energy.
That's important. Saves you money.
A lot of money. It can save you a lot of money. Really quiet unit. It's got a lot of different features that benefits everybody. Quick installation. Very simple.
Sweet.
You can match up with several indoor units.
So JB, tell me a little bit about the installation process that you've done here today.
All right, this system is a Duquesne Lynx 18. That's from 3 to 5 ton. The only difference in between these two, the regular one and that one, this one is an inverter. So it's using less energy and less amp. The other one uses higher amperage because it's not as efficient as the other one. So we have to make the board communicate with the unit inside. You can have this, even though this one is a 3 to 5, but the inside is a 4 ton. You have to tell them, hey, the inside is a 4 ton, so that way we know exactly what kind of refrigerant to bring inside to make it cool. And it's using very low amp.
So, I mean, we're talking right next to this, and I can't barely hear it.
Yeah, this is very quiet. And the energy is it's working now maybe at the lower capacity, because the amperage is only 5.3 amp. It's like a radio running. It's like a light, not even a light bulb. So this is the saving that the owner is gonna have because there's low energy.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to save money and it's not noisy? It's the best of both worlds. It's quite an awesome product. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
So let's say, I invest in getting an appliance like this, and does it come with any warranty? Because, I mean, I'm the last person that would know anything about that, but I assume it comes with a warranty, right?
Yes, all Duquesne products come with the warranty, 10-year limited warranty. This one, same thing, warranty on compressor and parts, 10 years. But all of Duquesne products come with a 10-year.
What's so important about, when you're considering getting like a unit such as this or that, like what kind of goes through like the mind of the consumer? I mean, how do I know what's right for me?
Well, it depends of, situation at the home. I mean, here in Central Florida, there's high humidity.
Yes, hot and humid.
Yes. So, I mean, this is the perfect unit. Yeah. Maintain the humidity out in your home and keeping all the levels comfortable and all that.
So, so the technician washing, right? How do they kind of pick this product? Obviously, they want to work with Oldach because you guys are amazing. But between the two, do you kind of help them find the right product for their client? Or does the client just say, hey, I want this one?
Well, we expect our clients to kind of show the options accordingly. And, I mean, it's got so many benefits. So it's,
and you guys have products in store, which is really helpful too. So technicians can come and pick stuff up, right?
That's correct.
Absolutely awesome. And as far as everything else, I mean, do you guys have any other products on the way, or is it kind of these two main amazing ones?
No, we also have a package unit.
Okay.
For different manufactured homes and when there's some tight spaces and things like that. We also have a Duquesne mini split. Could be used also, areas that you can't use any ducts or anything like that. So we do have other options.
So incredible. And last but not least, the question of, of the hour, how do people contact you?
We are in Tampa, Orlando, and Kissimmee.
Wow. Tampa, Orlando, Kissimmee, from Puerto Rico. 1955, you guys started this business. You're obviously doing something right. And again, that's why Oldach is Makaila's choice for best AC business. We'll be right back with People's Choice after this short break.
So Makaila and I own a business. We were having trouble hiring people until we called our good friends over at Trova, joined by Tim, the co-founder over at Trova. Tim, how are you, sir?
Doing great.
Business owners, I am convinced, don't know what an awesome thing it is to hire someone like you to find employees.
Thanks for saying so. You know, I think, there's a saying out there, it's a Tim Ferriss thing that says, right, you do what you do best and then outsource the rest, right? And I think I'm in a DIY business, right? You know, do it yourself. A lot of people think they can hire on their own. And from doing it for 20 years, I say, you know, fire yourself, bring in a specialist, and, based on the years of experience between me and my partners, we have so many people ready to line up for work, and those people are working, by the way, or they're in my network and they're specialized in a certain field. And so if you need a project done, we have a consultant that's on hand that I've probably used for a decade, and I have that cloud engineer that can help you solve a problem. Or like in your guys' instance, a couple people that I referred to you that I've known for 13 years, I consider them personal friends. So we're not using your standard conventional recruiting method that everyone else might use, where you're talking to a stranger for the first time. You know, we're bringing people that we've known for a long time, where we know their references, we know their work success, and they can come in and help your company go to the next level. Ultimately, the success of our customers is the only, I'm never successful until my customer's successful. So I'm helping them grow by getting them the right talent in front of them.
It was the first time on the plane for us. We obviously went right to the first class cabin with you guys. What makes you better than the rest?
You know, I think it's the years in the industry, right? We've seen it for a long time. My partner and I started in this business right after the dot-com era, so it's a long time. We've been through a number of different market transitions and changes, you know, from the 2008 debacle. We made it through all of that. And, you know, him and I have worked together for 13 years and always wanted, I've been a dream of mine to be a business owner. And, you know, 3 years in the business now, I feel like after 20 years of doing it, our networks have taken care of us, where they've come back and say, hey, you've helped me hire many times in the past. I'm in a new gig. Can you help us now? And so, you know, that's what Trova does. Our goal is to help our clients get great employees, right?
You're doing a lot of things right. Trust me, if you're a business owner, call Trova today.
The Best of Central Florida, People's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
You have spoken, the people have spoken, and People's Choice for Best AC Businesses are our friends at Frank Gay Services. I am here at their flagship location in Central Florida, joined by the market president, John Koloka. John, thank you for having me here.
Welcome. We're excited to have you.
This is pretty impressive. I mean, you guys have been on the show before, and you're crushing it per usual. But tell me, what exactly do you do at Frank Gay Services?
Sure, I'm glad you asked. So at Frank Gay Services, we have a proud 45-year history of serving the needs of Central Florida residents. So with so much experience in the marketplace, we're proud to offer air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical maintenance and repair services throughout Central Florida for whenever and wherever residents need our help.
Definitely, and you know, that's really important, especially it's hot here in Central Florida, and we have to rely on those AC units to keep us cool, and I know preventative measure is extremely important. How important is it?
Sure, so glad you asked that question, Makaila. So for preventative maintenance, it really goes a long way in helping to prevent service issues before they happen. So the Environmental Protection Agency recommends a minimum of 1 preventative maintenance visit to help maintain peak operating performance for each air conditioning system on an annual basis. And in addition, many manufacturers actually require a preventative maintenance visit to maintain warranty eligibility. So there's really no bad time to let the experts at Frank Gay Service help ensure peak performance for your system on a go-forward basis.
So let's say like it's my annual, visit is coming up for my service for my AC unit. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm like, okay, like maybe I forgot last year. Is there ever a wrong time to call you, or I can pretty much call you anytime?
That's a great question. So there's really no bad time to call us and have us help maintain the operating performance of your system. So also, in addition to maintaining energy savings on a go-forward basis, also to maintain the indoor air quality for yourself, for your children, guests, and also pets. And especially with the more pets you have in your home, the more indoor air quality can deteriorate. So really let the experts at Frank A Services help provide you with solutions on ways to keep the indoor air quality in your home at its best.
It's important. I mean, the health of our family, of our friends, of our pets. So it really all just goes together.
It does.
The importance of the air quality and everything like that. So talk to me a little bit, since it is summer. I mean, and let's say God forbid, my AC unit goes out. What do I do? I just call you then too?
Absolutely. So the best thing to do is not to panic or get too hot. Just pick up the phone and call us at 877-FRANK-A or visit us online at frankaservices.com to book an appointment. And one of our trained experts will be happy to take your details, identify systems that may be at risk, and also schedule that appointment so that way we can come serve you as quick as possible in your time of need.
I love it. And, talking about, preventative care, maintenance, all that kind of stuff, you can save me money, which is huge. I mean, the energy savings and all that stuff can really come into play. So tell me a little bit about how you can save our viewers money.
Happy to. So the average system loses 1% to 2% of performance on an annual basis. So when you think about the age of your system, as an example, a 10-year-old system in your home could be operating at a 20% loss of its original efficiency, which costs you money in energy in addition to having reduced indoor air quality. So by having our experts come and evaluate what we could do to help you recuperate some of that savings, our comfort advisors are trained so they can come out and give you a quote to show you what that savings would look like and how you can help yourself in the long run on a go-forward basis.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. I mean, when you can sit down and show someone how much they can be, saving and use that for a summer vacation or whatever, right, instead of their AC unit. So let's say a while ago I bought some random unit and it wasn't through you guys. Can you come out and still work with that one? How does that work?
Sure, absolutely. So we can help service any manufacturer, brand, or equipment regardless of who originally installed the unit. So we're happy to help, and now with 3 locations throughout Central Florida, in Orlando, in Lakeland, and in Lady Lake, we're able to serve more neighborhoods than ever. So it's an exciting time here.
Definitely. I know the expansion's been absolutely incredible to just watch you guys grow. And I know we got some awesome footage just of your fleets leaving this morning and everything. You guys really are our go-to people to really make a difference in the community. How do you feel? You're the market president of this incredible company. How do you feel on a daily basis knowing that you are helping really keep Central Florida cool?
So one of the things that we pride ourselves in here at Frank A is our connection in neighborhoods and in our communities. So we like to involve ourselves in as many nonprofit events and also charitable foundations as we can. And it really connects our employees with the communities in which not only they serve, but also where they live. We're residents here too, full-time, not on a seasonal basis. So we feel very proud to be able to help as many people as possible, and now with growth, to move throughout the Central Florida area in over a 100-mile radius in either direction.
Absolutely incredible. You're working with the community, giving back to the community. You guys do it all over at Frank A Services. Tell me, last thing, is there anything else that you want our viewers to know? Absolutely.
So one of the ways that you can best help yourself and maintain peak operation of not just your AC system, but also your home plumbing infrastructure and electrical infrastructure is to call 1-877-FRANK-A or visit us at frankaservices.com and inquire about our family maintenance plan. And what that does is that will provide 2 AC visits, 1 electrical visit, and 1 plumbing visit on an annual basis, such that your home is operating in peak condition.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Well, thank you so much, John, for having us here, for keeping Central Florida cool. I know I appreciate, the people appreciate everything that you do, so thank you. And I'm excited to explore the rest of this warehouse.
Well, let's take a walk.
Yeah, so what do you think we take a short break, and then we'll come back after this short break with you shortly.
The best of Central Florida, Justin's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Excellent work today. Good to know you're not going to be hot this summer. Makaila, you did a wonderful job today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're staring at me. I can sense it.
No.
I just thought you should be. People like to see Makaila. When we go to businesses, they don't ask for me. They ask for you. That's why I wanted to send you out on the street. And you did a great job.
I had a great time.
You did.
I did. And I got the AC hookup.
So what you absolutely do. You'll never pay for an AC again. But now, next show that we're on the street, are you going to have me go by myself, or are you going to come along?
No, I might go by myself again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, good job. As always, wonderful work to our WKMG-based crew. I see Philip and Steve in my sight lines right here.
And Cody, it was his last day.
Oh my gosh, Cody, his last day.
Hey, Cody.
We love you, Cody. As always, thank you. We'll see you next week for more Best of Central Florida. As we enter hurricane season, is your house protected? Is your family protected? Those windows on your home are so important. Renewal by Andersen is here. Dan Brigman, how are you, Dan? Good to see you.
I'm doing great, Justin. Thanks for asking.
A lot of people have memories of hurricanes, and do they just hear the windows going like this and this? I mean, a lot of windows out there are not safe right now. What should we do?
Yeah, well, first thing you got to do is you got to have somebody out and have those windows inspected. Look, if you've had even just a windstorm come through and you've heard the vibration or even the whistle of the wind, you need to have us out. We need to look at it.
The QR code is on the screen right now. Dan brought a special gift for only you. Dan, if they hit the QR code, what are you going to offer?
I was afraid you were going to ask me that, but we've got the brand new Coastal product out, and we are doing something that will happen again, and it's buy one and get 40% off the next. And that's a Coastal product. And as you know, Coastal can be a security window also, not just a storm protection window. So it's an incredible deal. I'm excited about it. I'm kind of worried how we're going to see everybody, but we'll make it happen.
I love it. So a lot of times, though, your windows do need work. But here's what's going on. What we've noticed about people we've sent to renewal is the electricity bills have come down so much once they put the new windows that they pay for themselves.
Oh yeah, yes, they do. You take your house; it's roughly about 28 to 30% glass. If you have sun hitting three sides of your house. If you don't stop that sun from coming in, your electric bill will never slow down. By putting a Renewal by Andersen window in there, you can save anywhere from 25 to 40% in your electric bill. You put that in with your payment. 10 years, your windows you're making more on your return with us than you are with investments.
Well, Dan, great job. Call Renewal by Andersen or hit the QR.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.